We have massive. We have Valhalla. We have massive. We have massive developments in the UFD community. We're working on IP, making very, very strong progress. We're working on the website. We're working on some really cool organizational structure things, right? That's going to help us continue to do what we've done, which was just like a few days ago, weather any storm that's thrown at us from the overall crypto world. But we are also making big steps in our social dominance. And a big part of that is raiding. And a big part, the leader of our raids, our fearless leader, I see him like a Viking out there heading the herd, is our friend Resilient Jack. And we're pleased to be with Jack today. He's going to pump us up, but he's going to tell us about what's going on in the raiding world. Without further ado, I introduce to you the community, our good friend Resilient Jack.
Bam. Thank you.
How you doing, Jack?
An introduction, Ron. So, yeah, thank you. I'm here today to talk about the new groups that we have formed on X and about the moderators, their role, and a little bit of info regarding that, basically, so everyone knows what we are up to behind the scenes. So, Ron, maybe you can share the picture of
Well, wait a minute, Jack. Why is this so important? Why is it so important that we're out there raiding and spreading the word about UFD? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yes. Yeah, it's important because...
wait a minute. Wait. Then I will not interrupt. I will not interrupt you again. It's not official unless you're on here, unless you give us a horns up and a Valhalla.
Valhalla!
Okay. Why is it important, Jack? Huh? Why is it such a big deal that we get out there and raid? Tell us.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I will tell you.
I'll shut up.
Raiding for us is a form of marketing tool. So for us, being out on the timelines, being on TikTok, being on Instagram, making noise and creating the most important thing, that is views. That is us doing marketing. So we don't pay any cools. We don't pay any marketing firms to marketing us. We do this organically. So rating is kind of the beating heart of this marketing machine, creating views. And why this is extra important is when we interact with each other on the timelines with other dusters, we are inside an echo chamber where it's very nice and very comfortable. And many dusters see our content that we do. But with the raiding groups, we try to get outside of the echo chambers and get views and interactions with people that might not know of UFD. 1 second, I'm getting a call here.
And while you take a break, I am reposting this, and I want to encourage everyone who's with us in watching the recording to please press the little circular repost button. Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, so we were talking about views. So that is kind of what we do with raiding. We're getting outside and we're trying to convert people. We're trying to get them interested in UFD and show what we are about, show our memes, show our art, show our lingo, trying to be good, be friendly, but still be very intense.
Buddy, I'm in the middle. I'm doing my repost. Okay,
yeah.
I just reposted. I'm
okay,
in good places. So yeah, we want to get. There's this marketing rule of 7 that a couple community members have brought up. Most of the time, people have to see things 7 times before they're willing to take an action. And what I think we're doing, Jack, is we're almost fertilizing the fields. If we were farmers, if I was Farmer Ron and you were Farmer Jack, right, and we would live next door to each other, what we're doing now by getting the word out, by getting the image of UFD, by getting the message of UFD out there, is we're really like fertilizing the field in the middle of winter. It feels like winter in the meme coin sector, let's be real, so that when the weather changes, the fields are plowed, the soil is fertile, and we can really continue to grow the community. Is that an accurate analogy, Jack?
Absolutely. So many people might think that there's not so much happening in UFD going on in the background right now, but we are really building. You were mentioning the IP. I know there is a new website coming out very soon. We are structuring up the raiding groups to be efficient, that I'm here to talk about today. I have been schooling and helping a team of moderators to be able to learn and to teach the community how to read efficiently, to master the algorithm, to not end up in spam, to work it like professionals. So you're absolutely trying to prepare for, more people flooding into crypto and be there and be loud and be visible for them and be an option. A community where they can land. So that's what we are training for, and that's what we are setting the stage for.
And I want to briefly mention what you mentioned, which is our website. Our website now is really cool, no doubt about it. But the new website is going to be incredibly cool with some interactive features and some other great things as well. Now, back to rating. You said something that I think is why this is so important. Number one, you're putting structure in, which is very important, different categories. And I'm going to let you walk through that here next. But the other thing you said, Jack, that I think is critical for us to realize is there's a right way to raid and a wrong way to raid. Not necessarily, we always want to be classy and positive, which I don't even have to say that because we are. But look, like I know YouTube really well, right? And I've studied YouTube. There's certain things you do. The same is true with raiding, right? That there's like certain strategies, certain best practices that you can follow that make it so much more effective. And it's not, it's almost like if you're going to spend the time doing it, why not learn how to do it right? So it's much more effective. And why I'm so encouraged about that is the people in our community have a little bit superior intellectual horsepower, right? These are smart people. These are good people. So as we can guide and as you can guide and we can guide each other, right? Everybody can learn and contribute and everything else. If we raid, not just raiding, but raiding in a very high quality manner, we can get the word out about UFD, which is a good word and it's something exciting. I promise I'll stop talking, Jack. Go ahead. You want me to share one of the screens at this point?
Yeah, let's do that. You can share the picture of the group so I can briefly talk about how the structure works for us.
Let me find that one. All right. And give me 1 second here, buddy. The picture here with the 4 different unicorns, this one?
Yes, exactly. So what we have done here is that we have color code them and we have give them names that is kind of telling what the group is for. And this we have done for different reasons to explain what the group is, but also there might be people with HDAD or other kind of MPF diagnosis that might have hard to organize themselves. So if you pin those 4 groups and you learn the colorways, you will recognize them and know what they do, or you learn the names and you will know what they do. And I will tell you here briefly what they do. And inside the groups, you will find moderators. You can seek for them and they will teach you how to act in every group, so to speak. But if we take the first group that is in the bottom, that is the white group, that is the official chat. This group is a place for dusters to land, where we onboard new people. They can come in, they can feel the vibe, they can ask questions regarding UFD or anything, the market sentiment or charts or whatever. Just the roof here is very high. We can talk about anything. As long as we are respectful and have a friendly tone to each other, that is okay. And then we have the new group that no one has seen before, and that is the pink group called Boost This Duster. And this group is important because we know we have a lot of talented creators that does videos, they does clay, they do different kind of things. Maybe they write an article or a longer post with great substance. And if you want that post to be boosted, you want to show off your good work that you have done, or you want it to get views and get the algorithms going, then you post it in the pink group, the Boost This Duster. So that's that group. And this group is not really for talking about other things. Now we lost the picture, I think.
That's all right. I'm going to pull it back up. I just want everybody to look at your pretty face for a second.
But that's what that group is for. And the talk, the roof height in here is, we try to keep it to a minimal. Don't derail and talk about other things. You can show endorsement for the posts that are in there, but keep it on topic. If you're going to talk about the posts in there and how you love them or what you think about them and stuff like that. But don't derail and talk about Donald Trump's outlay or Jerome Powell or new drone technology. This is for a group where we talk about dusters post and we endorse each other.
Where do I go if I want to talk about drone technology?
Go to the UFD official chat. For now, that's the pinch for all those kind of things.
Go to the drone meme coin. Okay, I'm sorry I interrupted, Jack.
Yeah, and then we have the yellow group that is called Boost This Reply. In here, you will find posts that are hooked in here from dusters that are raiding. So this is kind of one of the first real raiding groups. So what we do is we go to our influencer's post and we make a comment inside their comment section. And then we take that post and throw it into the yellow group. And what we want is this post to be boosted so it floats in the comment section. Preferably, we want it to be the first comment in the influencer's comment section. When people enter the comment section of the influencers, they're going to see our post, and that post is going to get a lot of views. So that is what we do there. We boost one strong rating post. And if we look at the blue group, here we post, if an influencer posts, for example, let's say that Kyle Cassie, he has posted something like, which is the best meme coin, then we throw his post inside the blue group, and everyone can go in there and do their own UFD rating post, like UFD will go to billions because we have horns, or come over to us, we're the horniest community, we're also super kind and sexy, whatever you think is funny, post that and post a meme picture. Yeah, so then we will always have one top post in every comment section that is really, really strong and boosted, and then we might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20 posts in that comment section of the influencer also. And that will make us show dominance and strong presence. And if we show stronger presence than other coins, people, when they validate what meme coins they're going to choose or who they're going to talk about, the chance they're talking about UFD or choosing us is much higher, because we're showing that we are a vibrant, lively community that is fun and friendly and inviting. And you were touching on something there on earlier, that there is a way that we raid. If you are a duster, that is, we don't, we act in a classy manner. We are friendly, we are good, that's our lingo, and that's what we stand for. So going out and being rude and disrespectful, that's not what we do. No. We do it in a fun and good way. That's what, if you're going to represent UFD, do that, because that's what's the core is about.
So Jack, since I'm probably like a lot of our viewers, right? This is some newer information even to me, and you've done by the way, on behalf of everyone in the community, thank you, right? People like you are what make UFD what it is, and all the other people. There's other people as well, but today it's about you. You're the duster of the day. We're going to install your horn here.
Thank you.
In 1 second. But I want to run through this real quickly, just to make sure I understand it, and I think it might be beneficial to the people out there as well. But I'm going to start at the top. The blue is influencer posts. So if Elon Musk or Kyle Chassie or David Goldstein or Luca Netz puts out a post, though we could put that post in the blue in that section. Hold on 1 second here, because I can't read my screen. The external post to raid. That's where we're just saying, hey everybody, look at this. Here's a brand new post from Luca Netz or a brand new post from Elon Musk, to draw everybody's attention. From there, people can UFD community members can go out and put a reply on that, and when they make their reply, they could put that in the boost this reply, the yellow section, so that other dusters can then would other dusters comment on that comment?
Boost. Retweet, comment, and like, and bookmark. Everything helps the algorithm.
Okay.
So, and how you do this in the best way, the moderators can help you with. And let's not go through the groups one more time, Ron, because I have a little bit short of time. I need to go in 10 minutes. So this is the basic of the groups. What I want everyone listening to take with them is that there is support inside the groups. We are 10 moderators right now who have been having weekly meetings, and we have set together a Word document that is in the Google Drive that is controlled by a duster that has documents for us that you can get hold of. And there you will see all the information. We have tried to shorten it down, but if you feel like, it's too much to digest, all the algorithms and, stuff like that, and minutes here and minutes there, you can have a one-on-one call or talk with a moderator, and they can teach you. So if you want to engage with rating, which we want you to do, we want everyone to feel welcoming, and but we also want everyone to understand and kind of respect the what we are doing in each group. So reach out to the moderators. I have put a lot of energy to prepare them, and we have talked together and made up a good plan on how to greet everyone. So use them. That's kind of the bottom line here, because the information, we could sit there for an hour and a half talking about this, but to make it just clear. And I also want to say something else, is that regarding the pictures that you just showed, those pictures might not be the same. We're going to put in more UFD-like pictures, but there's still going to be color codes also, if someone wonders. So that is also. So we launched this yesterday, and we'll keep on launching this whole week.
Yeah.
There will be new tweaks and details and fixes and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe we can use our new unicorn picture that will be coming out at some point and just do it in different colors. I really like the different colors.
Yeah.
I want to reiterate to everyone, there is structure in place with this. There's overall structure being developed for UFD as well. Do you want me, I know you're running short on time, do you want me to pull up the other two pictures real quickly, or do you have to go, Jack?
Yeah, we can do that very soon. I just want to say something. So when people look here, like, the rating is important. So I want to give some nuance to that. And I have done, I haven't counted all the views that we have gotten in the rating groups, but I have kind of, counted a whole day that felt like an average day, and done it how many views do we got in a week, possibly. So what I see is that we get between 1,500 extra views to 2,000 views some days, but let's say 2,000 views. So in the rating groups right now, we do 14,000 views that we get outside our echo chamber right now. And I know many people are exhausted, not really feeling like rating. There is kind of a core group that are inside there keeping it alive right now. But if more dusters were to come in, then we would win more comment sections. I think we just got 8 more people that are super engaged, getting in there, rating every day. I think we could go up and get another 1,000 views every week outside our echo chamber. So if you're looking at this video and thinking about joining, really join. We need you, and things in there are making a difference. We find people all the time, influencers reaching out to us that we have been rating, new influencers, buttercups being converted. They see that we are rating, and they're getting in, they're announcing that to us. So a lot of great things are really happening inside there, and we are making a difference. And I know that when the markets are like this, there's a lot of negative emotions within us, this field, did I make the right choice? Can I do something else? Should I rotate? Should I do that? And for me, rating has helped me a lot to okay, I don't need to think about the charts. Here is something that I can make a difference. I can change the outcome by being in here. So I'm focusing on this, because this I can handle. I think my camera went a little bad, right?
There you go. Yeah, we want people here. You bring up an excellent point, Jack. Don't sit around being depressed about the markets, guys. Go do something. Get involved.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
High five, Jack. High five.
Yeah.
And
I needed to get
I want to ask you a real important. Number one, we want you here. Everybody, we got 300 people on this right now. We want you here. Be a part. Don't sit around and look at charts and be depressed. Do something that'll make a difference in the chart long term. But my question for you is this, Jack, for that viewer out there right now is oh, I don't know, this is too blah, blah. I don't have time. Well, they've got time to be on the live stream. Okay, hold on one second, Susie. But what if somebody has 15 minutes a day? 15 minutes. What's the most effective way? What's the best thing they could do to help to contribute to this rating? And then
Great
I'll
question.
let Susie
that is going into the yellow group and go in and like, comment, and retweet on everything you see there. That is the most important things. If you just have 10 minutes a day, you can go in, you can do 10 posts or 15 posts. You don't need to focus on getting posts to the group. Because there is a lot of people already knowing what to get, when to get it, what type, and just can prepare for you to just do easy things. Just press buttons.
Yep, that's a great point. So the yellow group, the boost is the boost reply. That's where people have already identified big posts. People have made replies, and then what we need from that are people to boost the replies that other dusters have put into that group.
Exactly.
Okay,
yes.
Susie, Jack, I know you're running late. Hold on, Susie, do you need to say something?
I have 6 more minutes, so it's not super stressful.
Jack for taking such an awesome leadership role on this whole thing. And basically, it comes down to we need all hooves on deck.
Yes, we do. We
Okay.
do.
Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Bye-bye. But thank you. Yeah, and if you guys may not have heard, she said she wanted to say thank you to Jack because you have done a tremendous amount of work. I know that Nate the Great's been involved in this, and there's other people also, but there's structure in place, there's opportunity in place, and you just told us how in 15 minutes people can make a big difference with this.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not as advanced as you might think. You can get in and get the basics as long as you listen to the moderators, because they will try to guide you in the groups. If you are off track with what you are doing, you start to talk about latest drone technology, for example, the moderators will tell you in a friendly way that, okay, this is not the right group. Glad that you're here, but take this to that group. If you post a post that is like not in line with the latest, like the knowledge that we have within the community, they will also tell you in a friendly way, that, okay, think about this to next time and so. And if you want to seek information, it's super easy for you. It's like reach out and say, hey, I want to learn who can take care of me, and you will get people on your.
Yeah, and don't get your feelings hurt if somebody, gives you some constructive guidance. Don't get a sore horn, is what we like to say here in the unicorn, right? We don't want people leaving and saying, oh, they're, look, we're all working on this together. And there's also opportunities for people as they come in here to take on more responsibilities. This is all evolving. I mean, if you told me 10 months ago, I'd be sitting down here talking to a guy in Sweden who's a massive, I wouldn't have, I mean, there's big opportunities to make big change.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to say that also, like what I am doing here, I have never done this before. Before the beginning of this summer, I have had maybe like 300 followers on X. I wasn't engaging much at all. I was just an observer. So I'm learning as I go along. So is the moderator. So is everyone trying to make something happen for UFD. Mostly of the time we are experimenting and trying just to do the best we can. We have families, children, we have things, we have regular jobs, and we're trying to do it as professional as we can. So yeah. So if a moderator is in there, like, treat them with respect. They're really, really great people. And I just want to say that to especially the moderators who've been launching this with me. They have come to Monday meetings. Some people have been like, going outside from their job just to do this, taking breaks on their lunch breaks to be on the meetings. Everyone has made such an effort to make this happen and to provide this for the community and be ready. So use this opportunity and, don't let all those dusters that are putting in extra hours, behind the scene go to waste. Like, show up and hands on deck, as Susie said.
Yeah, because I want to show this real quickly, Jack. It is working, guys, right? What we're doing already is working. This is from Small Cap Crypto, talking about the top communities. And as you can see, right, we're right up there with everybody else.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack. All right, buddy. You got to go?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, that's all for me. I will come in another time, also talk more about this and give updates. But for now, 4 groups, very simple. There's 4 official UFD groups, and it's the 4 groups that you have seen on the screen. Those are the 4 official groups. Yes, and one other thing with the missions with this is to short down the groups. You don't have 50 group chats. This is to make it easy for you, make guidelines, make it streamlined. So if you feel like, oh, here comes another 4 groups, don't do that. It's going to be better along the way.
It's simple. It's straightforward. There's documentation out there that's available. Resilient Jack, thank you. Valhalla, huh? Let's do it.
Yes, Valhalla.
Horns up. All right, buddy.
Horns
thank
up.
you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. See you,
Horns
Jack.
up.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks, man. Thank you. All right. Hold on here, guys. Let's check in with upstairs Susie. I think she beeped in here. Susie, did you have something more you wanted to share with the group?
No, you just didn't show that thing you were going to show.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you. Yep, sorry guys. Well, I'll show it in a little bit. It is working. This is the good news. We've already got massive social dominance success, social dominance presence. I'm going to show you some data on that later. What Jack has laid out, and he's worked a lot on this, right? And he's smart, is to make it even better. Okay, which again, it's like think about it this way. Let's say you're a carpenter. And you've been sawing your wood with a handsaw for the last 2 years. What Jack is now giving us and what we're doing is an electric power saw, which can do a lot more work, a lot more efficient, a lot more efficiently. And it's super exciting. And there's a lot of other stuff going on, guys. IP stuff, website. I think we're going to have one of the coolest websites out there. Probably within weeks, maybe a month at the very latest, but I've had some glimpses of it. It's very, very awesome. What else is going on? And we've got a real solid leadership team that has been formed in like the last 3 to 4 weeks and some real structure being put in place. So a lot of great things to come for our project. We are here to stay. Here's what I want to say. Remember, Dusters, BHB. Do you know what BHB stands for? BHB, right? Buy, hold, build. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what investments to make. Gold, silver, meme coins, unicorn fart dust, real estate. No, I'm not a financial advisor, but I will tell you, right, that with any meme coin project, buy, hold, build will work. And we are holding. All the data shows that, and we are absolutely building, right? We've staked our claim. We're doing it with grit. We're doing it with resilience. And we're doing it with determination, like nobody can argue with, okay? Passion and heart. It's been recognized even, okay? It's been recognized. Let's go out and take a look. I meant to show this earlier, but here, I forgot to share the screen earlier, so I apologize. But as you can see here, on this post, this is important from Small Cap Crypto. Hot and trending on Lunar Crush. Several small cap cryptocurrencies are gaining attention, including at the top of the list. Okay, we didn't pay for this. Unicorn Fart Dust, Creepy, WKC, and SZ, with increasing interest from the cryptocurrency community. These tokens, this is the important part, have seen significant growth and social dominance, with users discussing their growth stories and potential for growth. The UFD community is rallying together to support a charity NFT collection and a live stream event to fight childhood cancer. So despite market conditions, right? And that's so critical. We've been through a hurricane, a tornado, and a blizzard all in one, guys, all over the last 10 months. I guess last Friday we can call that a hurricane, but nonetheless, we continue to stake our claim. We do it with passion. We do it with heart, okay? And we stand strong. And look, the overall crypto, let's see here. Let me get back to you. The overall crypto world is not in that bad of shape, okay? The big picture, the macro picture for crypto, despite what happened on Friday, and let me tell you how this works. When negative events happen, and it's not just in the crypto market. The same thing happens in the stock market. When a big negative event happens in the big stock market, I'll give you a great example. The big companies, the Apples, the Nvidias, the General Electrics, they'll go down. But the smaller companies, the small cap companies, they get hit even more. And it's the same thing in crypto. When Bitcoin catches a cold, right, meme coins get the flu. or pneumonia, however you want to talk about it. But the fact that we have been recognized as remaining strong through all of this, we have staked our claim, okay? We are here, and the overall crypto ecosystem is doing okay. Look at this article. I'm going to read just one, maybe two paragraphs to you. Hold on one second here. Here we go. This came from CoinMarketCap. Crypto funds record 3.17 billion inflows despite crash. All right. And yes, I got a couple of yellow paragraphs, 3 yellow paragraphs. Crypto investment products. That's as I would understand that, money coming from the TradFi world, right? Like the ETFs, that type of thing, attracted over 3 billion in inflows last week, despite Friday's massive flash crash, according to CoinShares data. Year-to-date flows reached a record 48 billion, surpassing last year's total. Friday's market correction, triggered by China tariff threats from Trump, resulted in minimal outflows of just 159 million. CoinShares had to research James Butterfill. Hey, Butterfill. Huh? Are you a buttercup, James? Butterfill, the buttercup, characterized the response as paltry, highlighting investor resilience during the 20 billion liquidation event. And those were, as I understand it, unfortunately for anyone affected, people that maybe had a lot of leverage and futures, that type of thing. Weekly trading volumes for crypto funds hit an all-time high of 53 billion, more than double the 2025 weekly average. Friday alone generated record daily turnover of 15 billion as volatility spiked across the market. So despite the volatility, despite everything else, there's a couple good things and a couple reasons why we can remain optimistic. The overall crypto market is okay. And the unicorn fart dust, that's you, that's me, community is A-okay as well. All right, let's move on. Today, big warning, the sky is falling. Be prepared. Jerome Powell will be giving a speech today, and I'm going to share the screen with you right now. We have Jerome Powell will give a economic outlook speech, and the market is bracing for that. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell is scheduled to speak at 12:20 p.m. Eastern Time on the economic outlook and monetary policy. That can move markets. I don't know what he can say. Well, we can ask him. You want me to get Jerome out? This is, I'm not supposed to open this box, but for you, we'll do it special today. There he is, our old friend Jerome Powell, and his favorite thing to do, right? The old fiat money printer. The $100 bill toilet paper. Look, there's a reason why we need to be aware that this is going on, and that's because despite the fact that that man is up a creek without a paddle, and he's kind of on his way out of the Fed anyway, we know by May at the latest, there will be a new Fed Reserve chairman, but he does still throw a lot of sway onto the market, right? The buttercups out there in the world, the sheeple, right? They listen to what he says and believe him. I've always said, don't listen to what he does. Don't listen to what other big central bankers do, right? Because they have a history of maybe not being so forthright with the public, but watch what they do. Okay, that's the critical thing. So be prepared. Today, we might have a little turbulence in the overall markets. We'll see what goes on. There's a silver squeeze going on, although silver is getting murdered today. But the price of silver has been going up crazy. And one of our community members brought up a very interesting point. We're going to talk about this for just a minute. The bullion duster, our friend Vincent, said, when London's silver vaults, think about unicorn fart dust when we look at this. Think about this. When London silver vaults run dry, the strength of the physical metal is undeniable. When the CEX supply of UFD runs low, the power of our beanopoly becomes clear. So what's going on right now in the silver market, for those of you that maybe don't follow it so closely, is a shortage and big dislocation between the futures market in New York and the physical spot market in London, England. And the silver price has gone up huge. I think a year ago right now it was $30. Now it's at $50, which for silver is a big deal. But it's because of a supply shortage. I want you to think about this right here, guys, because it relates to UFD and what we're seeing in silver. I've always called unicorn fart dust digital silver from day one. As a matter of fact, the original meme has the unicorn keychain sitting on top of 2 American silver eagles. But guess what, guys? Right? We could be in a situation where we could too be in a physical shortage or a digital shortage, as it would be for us, because we only have, as this sign in the back of this jug shows, 999 million beans, and that line cannot go any higher. We could get to a point where we have a bean shortage. We could get to a point where we have a beanopoly. And then, if the law of supply and demand hold true like they have for decades and millenniums, whatever that word is, we could be in a situation where we get our own squeeze and go to, it. I balahawa'd earlier for those of you who just joined, so I don't want to shake those beans too much. Very, very interesting. The other thing that's interesting about silver that most people don't realize, there is no technology. What we're doing right now is thanks to silver, by the way. Everything high tech, anything electronic that you own has silver in it. It is critical. It is critical. And there's a shortage there. And like I said, that same scenario could easily play out for unicorn fart dust. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, I want to say thank you. Channel sponsor, MoonPay, VIP. Okay, I'm here, right, because of my very first crypto transaction, which was with MoonPay. It set me on the road. I bought my first Solana and created unicorn fart dust. First time I ever owned crypto. It was my entry door. It's the on-ramp for millions of people around the world who are converting fiat into crypto, and you can do a lot more. You can even buy unicorn fart dust on MoonPay. So thank you to MoonPay for their continued generous support, makes this live stream possible. And of course, our friends at Ledger, who have a big conference event coming up later in October, where I'm anticipating we're going to hear some exciting things, right, about their vision for the future of digital asset ownership. It's going to be exciting. What we do know right now, right, is that they're the leader in crypto security, securing over 20% of the world's crypto, and they have their Ledger Live app, which you can do everything, and it's my primary crypto wallet. You can buy, sell, stake, swap, manage all of your digital assets. So thank you to both MoonPay and Ledger. Much appreciated. Let's go out and look at CoinMum. One more. Hey, we want to go. Hold on a minute. Congratulations, Unicorn Fart Dust community. You won the gold medal. Let's go check that out right now. This comes from CoinMum. CoinMum. Okay, top 10 today, right? Who's at the top, baby? Unicorn Fart Dust. All right, guys. Hey, remember what Resilient Jack, those of you who just joined, go back, watch this from the beginning. We've got exciting developments from the structure of what we're doing with rating. Rating is important, getting the message out about UFD. We're already killing it. We're already doing great, right? But with this structure, it's like a turbo boost for our ability to get the good word out about UFD. And there's so much good. Don't forget, I get so, dragged. There's so many big things going on. Let's remember one of the most important things about this community. It's a good community. It's good attracts good. It's about a fair, level, open playing field for everybody all over the world. The only people that we exclude from our community are the red dragons. And there's very few of red dragons out there. Okay. Most everybody in the world is good, and most everybody in the world is fair, and most everybody in the world wants to be associated with something good and fair. We have a gift, right, given to us by the founding fathers of crypto, the blockchain. We're on it. It's ours. There can never be another UFD. Wow, I never said that before. That kind of rhymes. There could never be another UFD. BHB. Buy, hold, build. Take care of yourself, okay? Be good. Treat yourself well. Treat yourself good. That'll give you a good platform from which you can be good to other people, and you deserve it. Have a great day. I'll see you soon down here in the basement.